15 seconds. And here we go. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Engine ignition and liftoff of the Falcon 9 rocket on the BlueBird 1-5 mission for AST Space Mobile. Falcon 9 has cleared the tower and is soaring above the skies over Florida's Space Coast. Fairly rapid succession, about 5 of them here, because this is a return to landing site mission as well. Those here in Central Florida may hear a sonic boom as the Falcon 9's first stage makes its way back towards LZ1 or Landing Zone 1. T plus 2 minutes and 18 seconds will be first stage main engine cutoff for MECO. That'll be followed seconds later by stage separation. The first stage booster will perform a flip maneuver. The second stage engine will ignite at T plus 2 minutes and 29 seconds. The boost back burn will begin a few seconds after that. The fairing halves will separate from the second stage, T plus 3 minutes 11 seconds. Boost back burn will conclude at 3.5 minutes. Coming up on MECO in about 5 seconds. And we have MECO. Stage separation. Ignition of that Merlin. Starting that flip maneuver, and the boost back burn is underway. Got a great view of that from our friend Chuck and Jen Briggs, excuse me. A little bit of a jellyfish effect, which is great to see, a little nebula. This boost back burn will last just a little bit under a minute. You can see just beyond the Merlin vacuum engine in the big box here. Just see the first stage booster for just a minute or two. Do a call that the fairings have deployed. It's a brief view of the BlueBird satellites. SpaceX is using the recovery vessel Go Cosmos to recover the fairing halves. Now a little more than 4 minutes into flight. Coming up next will be the first stage entry burn beginning. Coming up at T plus 6 minutes and 4 seconds. Fairly brief entry burn, lasting just 13 seconds. Now T plus 5 minutes, 8 seconds. The entry burn coming up now less than a minute away. Here's some good views of the Merlin vacuum engine on the Falcon 9's upper stage, which provides about 220,500 pounds of thrust. Again, the first stage booster is going to be landing on landing zone 1 back at Cape Canaveral Space Force Station. So no drone ship in use today for this mission. And for those in Central Florida, just be aware you may hear a sonic boom as it comes back through the atmosphere. And there you can see the start of that entry burn. Again, just lasting about 13 seconds, so it is come and gone. Seeing it now in the SpaceX feed. Coming up next in now just about 20, 30 seconds will be the first stage landing burn beginning. Starting to see some views of LZ1. There's the landing burn in real time. It's coming from Pete Carson's. And a good touchdown of the booster. Seeing it now in the SpaceX video. And for a 13th time, we have a good landing of booster B1078. Call out for Seco 1. Air powering down the Merlin vacuum engine on the Falcon 9's upper stage. Falcon 9 upper stage now heading into that transfer orbit as there's just one burn prior to the deployment of the BlueBird satellites. It will remain in this coast phase until T plus 53 minutes and 57 seconds when the deployment sequence will begin. Again, this is a very busy morning for us here at Spaceflight Now as we're also beginning our coverage momentarily on the spacewalk of the Polaris Dawn mission.